Hello again. We will be including the letter P in our words today, as well as the short vowel sounds A, I, and O. Now we are going to be covering a lot of different words. And then there are others that you could add in yourself. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you an activity quite quickly where you can use that. Ask somebody to help you and see how many words with short vowel sounds that you can make from the letters. Okay, we'll begin with a pattern of letters. We are going to have a consonant, a short vowel sound, and another consonant. All the words we're going to write here have all got that pattern. And we're going to start with our new letter, pip. I can hear P at the beginning. Then I can hear I in the middle, and I can hear P at the end. Pip, like the pips you'd get in the middle of an apple core. Sometimes it could be a name as well, but we are going to be thinking about those pips in a core. Pip. I can hear P. I'm going to write the letter P. Then I can hear I. So I'm written the letter I and then P again at the end of the word. This time I'm going to change the vowel sound in the middle of the word and write pop. P, O, P, pop. P is P, O is O, and I'm going to top join it. P is P again. Ooh, I think that letter P was a little bit long. How about we change the sound at the beginning of the word this time? Top. T. O. P. Top. T is T. O is O. P is P. I'm going to go back and cross the T when I go back to read over it. Going to change the vowel again. Tap. T is T. A is A. P is P. Tap. Okay. How about we change the vowel again? Tip. T. I. P. Tip. 3 words that have the same letter at the beginning and the end. Top. Tap. Tip, but the vowel changed in the middle. I'm going to change the sound at the beginning. Nip. N-ip. Nip. Let's have a go at writing that. N is N. My mouth was open. I. Nip. I know. This time we'll change the vowel. Nap. And my mouth is open as I say N, so I know it's the letter N. Nap. And what shall I do this time? That reminds me of another word where we have to think about mouth shape. Map. But this time my mouth was closed. M is M. Map. How about mat? I'm going to change the sound at the end. M, a, t. But because that doesn't really use our new letter, how about I change the sound right at the beginning again? Pat. P, a, t. Pat. P is P. A is A. T is T. Pat. Then we could change the vowel. Pot. P is P. O is O. T is T. And something a little bit different. I'm going to change the vowel and the consonant at the end. 2 changes. Our word is pin. Pin. P is P. I is I. N is N. Pin. Did you enjoy changing over the different letters and thinking about the sounds? You could read these words to somebody else if you'd like to, and maybe ask them to write them. You can come back to me at any time, but for now, we're going to think about this word pin when we think about the blend sp. S, p. 2 sounds. Sp. And the pattern that we're going to use for these words will have a consonant, and then a vowel, followed by another consonant. And our first word is spin. S, p, I, n, spin. Sp is S, P. I is I, N is N. Spin. I'm going to change the vowel this time. Span. Span. Like you were measuring with your hand span. Span. And not a very nice thing to do, but we're going to change the last sound. Spat. 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 And changing that vowel, spit. S is S, P is P. P. I is I, and T is T. Do my dotting and my crossing at the end of the word. How about spot? Spot. S, P, O, T. Spot. And what about if there were lots of spots? We would add suffix s to the end of the word. Spot. Spot. And suffix s. Spots. This time we're going to think about sp at the end of a word. Asp, I can hear asp, asp. It's a type of snake. Asp, asp. And if there was more than one, we would add suffix s to the end. That's a little bit tidier than the last time I added it. More words to read. But for now, let's move on to another pattern, because we had another consonant blend. This time our words are going to start with a vowel and then p. Our first word is imp. I is I, imp is M, P, imp. Someone who's a bit of a mischief. And if we want to amplify sound, we might have an amp. Ah. Bit like a big speaker. Amp. What would we have if we added suffix s to the end of these words? Well, we'd have more than one imp if we had imps, and we'd have more than one amp if we had amps. Here's a word that has mp at the end, but it also has a blend at the beginning. S, t, st, a, p, stamp. S is S, T is T, A is A, is M, and, whoops, a daisy, P is P. And I'm going to go back, read it through and cross the T. Stamp. If we added suffix s to that, we would have stamps. Now that could be for more than one stamp on a letter, but it could also be an action. Pam stamps her foot. Let's move on to a new activity for you to use to practice making lots of different words. Make sure the words have all got a short vowel sound and ask somebody to help you. If you've done this at school, then you'll know exactly what we're going to do. But if not, you can have these few demos to let you know how to do it. The letter shapes you can cut out of an old box like a cereal box, just wee squares, and then you will write the cursive letter shapes onto the back of the card. Use any colour you like. And we pull down the letters after we've put them in alphabetical order to make the words. Okay, our first word then is pot. We need the letter P for P, the letter O for O, and the letter T for T. Pot. Let's change it into pots. What will I add? Pots. There we go. And this time we could change it into spot. I'm going to move that S to the beginning of the word. We're ready for another one. All the letters have been put back in place. We'll start with Tom. T. I need the T. O. I need the O. And I need the M. Now, if we were writing it, you're quite right, we would put a capital T. You could write the word out if you'd like to. But for now, we are going to change Tom into stomp. Stomp. I need S at the beginning and P at the end. Stomp. Let's put our letters back and we will, I think, make the word pop. Now we're doing this word to show you what you can do to help you not have to make lots of letters. I can hear P right at the beginning. Then I can hear O. Then I can hear P right at the end. So I'm going to move the letter P. If it was pops, I would add an S. Now, if it bothers you to leave a gap, then do please make yourself additional letters that you can put in your alphabet. But you might find that you quite enjoy thinking about the fact that first we could hear P at the beginning and then we could hear it here. Enjoy using perhaps the words you've written and thinking of new ones.